salivating in a good hitter's count.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte into shallow center. He gets there as the runner breaks for home, and he is in there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Striding in, Michael Bourne. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Soft liner toward short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 13, Dustin Garneau.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him. So coming to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Weak roller right side. Gonzalez charging this one, and he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Chatwood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ahmed into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in, Jake Lamb. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired, and there's 1 away. Hank Conger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval ranging into the outfield, but this will land untouched. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for
Leading
him
up
here
for
in this one.
Colorado, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder,
He hit a sac fly earlier.
Gonzalez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bourne is over. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. A base hit in his first trip.
Goldschmidt.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Zach Godley. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Godley.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 4, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte.
Marte.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Bourne. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looped out towards short, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garneau.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bourne. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense, as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it. He's set, and the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Chatwood. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Sandoval is there for it. 1 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready now, Hank Conger. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, wow. That's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Hank Conger becomes out number 2 this inning. Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. He's in to get things
Leading
going
off
here
for
in
the
inning
Rockies,
number 5.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball
Oh,
1.
that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now. 1 away.
The right
Here's
fielder,
Cargo,
number 5.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos
He hit a sac fly
Gonzalez.
earlier. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for
At the
Colorado,
plate, Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman,
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. For Gonzalez, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And that brings
Now
in the
batting,
power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Nick Ahmed comes into this at
Leading
bat
out
0
for
for
the
1 in the ball.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter,
Standing in,
Edgar.
Zach Godley. He's 0 for 1
Godley.
thus far. Fouled straight back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A little tapper. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now
Digging
batting,
in once again,
second
Ketel
baseman.
Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Michael Bourne at the plate now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Michael Bourne.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Hit to first. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone! Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David Dahl.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Bourne. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, 13. Dustin Garneau. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Striding in once again, Tyler Chatwood. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jordan Patterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chatwood, number 72, Jordan Patterson.
Andrew Chafin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Catcher,
Here's Hank Conger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted into center field. Blackmon is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gonzalez.
High in the air out to center field. Blackmon over to his left. And that's the third out. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Ready now, Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Ahmed on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bourne has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Nick
from the stretch.
Ahmed.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40.
Striding in, Andrew Chafin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something. Hit sharply toward the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Michael Bourne at the plate now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jensen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Drilled on the ground to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jason Hayward.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
McGee.
Here's Manny Tomas. Will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Digging in the switch hitter, Hank Conger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hayward is on his way home. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marwin Gonzalez becomes out number 2 this inning. Nick Ahmed is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. At the plate, Dustin Garneau, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The 0-1 towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. The pitcher, Jake McGee, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Gerardo Parra will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Alexi Amarista will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Alexi Amarista.
Parra answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
This changed defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing third base, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's set, and the pitch. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bourne is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.